I've never been that familiar with this idea. It's like rewatching a movie. You know what you will get, what you need to do, what you will find. It's like searching for crumbs from an empty chips bag. Like, just buy a new game. I am a firm believer that you can only get a game's experience once. Same with movies, anime, and TV shows. There is only so much you can get out of them before you know everything and can move in an efficient way, destroying the game's themes inherently. The credit scene is made exactly for that, to end the experience. Talking about games, I should talk about the type of games that are the exception to this rule. Made to be replayed, multiplayer games, whether competitive or not. Dota, League, Overwatch, Smash Bros, The Sims. If it isn't obvious enough, these are not the type of games that I was talking about. These games revolve around the players playing over and over, again and again after each game. There is no ending. The mastery is endless. The grind is endless. The content is endless. You are in perpetual agony. With that out of the way, it is now at least easier to talk about what I meant. Games that are designed to have an ending, like the campaign mode on Call of Duty, the Spider-Man games, or perhaps Elden Ring. Games that have a set path and, whether openly designed or not, still have an endpoint, such as you save the world or you put the doo-doo on the world.
The loathsome dung eater.
I hope we're on the same page now. If you're still having a hard time wondering which subject I was talking about, just see if a game has an ending boss as a climax, then followed by a wall of text slowly scrolling as you go and make yourself a microwave burrito. 97% of the game I meant has this. But just in case if you got the remaining 3%, you're shit out of luck. I have no way to help you. Now, you might wonder, why the hell am I talking about replaying games when I already have a similar video on a similar topic? I wasn't about to. He must have hated replaying so much.
Hold on,
that he made a second video to
Hey, I'm not done.
mock playing the same games all over again. You're done? See, this is why we can have nice things. Last video or two, I installed Hollow Knight again because I need some clips from it. It was simply only for that reason. I had no intention of playing it anymore after reaching Dirtmouth. I feel like I've wrung enough content that I would enjoy out of it. Despite my last attempt at it, I didn't even finish the Pantheons or even the White Palace. I was still content. The game was good, it was fine. I had my fun. And I have a lot more games I want to try. I haven't played Hades or Celeste at that point. And both of them had already announced a sequel. It's inefficient for me to replay the game. Again, I've had my fun. I should have had my fun. What happened next?
Will shock you.
You might think, it doesn't look much for Hollow Knight, and first of all, fuck you for being so self-centered. While it doesn't look much, this is coming from someone who installed Hollow Knight just for a clip. After that, I thought to myself, let's just see the world a bit, like a tourist. This amount of hours is not an investment of someone who just wants to wander like a tourist. This is a tourist who lost their wallet and cannot go back home because they have no IDs or money. I'm fucking lost. Please help. I will pay you back. I promise. It all happened almost instantly even. I don't remember what keeps me going. It went from I'll go until Dirtmouth to I'll go double my skills a bit on Hornet to I'll fucking do the Path of Pain if I have to, before I realize I'm halfway towards the game. Somehow, I have a dreamer's blood on my hand, have a dream teleporter, and descending dark that carries me throughout the game. On that note, I still haven't upgraded my nail. Actually, that's an interesting topic. Let's talk about why I haven't upgraded my nail. I met the nailsmith a few times, said hi for a while. Those times I had the pale ore on me. Now I have two. I still don't feel like upgrading my nail. I would say never even. Very unlike my first play of the game. I was taking so long playing back then, which is normal, it's my first time playing, but even I would struggle so much with bosses. I would at least have more than one try for each bosses. I play carefully, looking for the corner, use the soul only to heal, using quick slash and long nail. I thought my main DPS is my nail. That's my main focus. So I spent my geo for the smith, looking everywhere for pale ore. Now, man, it's so much easier, so much faster. Maybe part of it is because I have past knowledge of the game, but another part of it is also because I am more aggressive. Plus, I play spells. I've been playing as a sorcerer in many games lately. And Hollow Knight is surprisingly easier with this build. I didn't know spells are so strong. Thank you, Game Explorer. Even if I play roughly, not considering health is a thing, they're also quick to go down. I didn't remember Hollow Knight being this easy, at least for the fights. The platforming still tough. Still, platforming aside, this is actually, I think, why I am so fascinated towards replaying the game almost entirely. To try things differently, go with a clean pair of glasses, see how I fare if I change my strategy, and if it ended up being better, say, man, I'm so fucking dumb back then. It's kinda like a demonstration of your growth, a confirmation that you did grow. It makes sense that seeing I have less trouble than my first time playing kinda boosts my ego and gives me some of those juicy dopamines. More so, the fact that I'm a lot more efficient. The cycle is also faster, so I felt less frustrated, unlike back when I was stuck fighting Soul Master. So that's it then? Mission accomplished? Ho, I hope it was that easy. I really hope it was that easy. I always talk out of my own personal experience, and for that reason, I can kinda cheat and say, oh, that's all I experience. But if there's one thing that my mom taught me, it's don't get too close to the screen. It will ruin my eyes. My mom didn't say anything about lying. In fact, my mom barely taught me anything. She kinda just let me go and venture the wilds, outer wilds. Of course, I didn't listen, which is why I need glasses even though science have proved that it has nothing to do with it. Because I played Bayonetta for days even after I finished it, back when I played it on Xbox 360. Back then, I didn't even have access to the internet. I don't have access to many games. So, I'm just stuck with the same game. Bayonetta is one of those games. But the interesting part is why I chose Bayonetta over the others. Bayo is one of the games that, along with the game disc, also came with a guide. That guide is in Japanese. Nihongo wakaranakatta. So it's kinda just like looking at a magazine with cool illustration. You just flip every page and go, whoa, that looks awesome. And there are awesome weapons in Bayo that are quite hidden. So I made it my life mission to get them before finally dropping the game for good. But because internet was still a commodity back then, I was left interpreting a language I didn't even know, only able to progress ever slowly. And that's literally the only thing that kept me going. Unlike Hollow Knight, which I replayed after years of not playing, I kept replaying Bayo for that period of time. I also don't play for a test of skill. I remember trying it on hard and just got my ass handed on the bronze plate. So I just played it on regular difficulty, over and over, trying to at least get every achievement on Xbox, every humanly possible. In psychology, there is a thing called completion bias. The satisfaction that you felt from completing a checklist. Or just check one point on your list. Fun thing is, it's a self-feeding thing like Ouroboros, where when you finish a check, you feel happy. And if you feel happy, you are motivated to repeat the activity again, compelling you to repeat the task and ending up with the repetition of the whole process perpetually. So that's why people want the completionist road. It's really milking the living out of your games. You spend less money, but get as much fun as if you buy more games. Plus, you can still implement the desire to see how you're faring along with completing the game. Make those two go hand in hand. I don't know how to end this video. I know I said I'm going to talk about my experience, but as it turns out, isolating experience from hundreds of games played is not easy. And I wish I could impart this thought to me a few years ago when I just speedrun through my backlog. Now I realize there is no one be-all and all answer for this. There are some games that I replay for more context, like Signalis. Some games I play again for nostalgia, Patapon and Prince of Persia. And then there are games that I play only once, no matter how good they are. Outer Wilds. My go-to answer, if you really want one, is this might sound stereotypical, but see if I have fun with that game. Some games I felt hurt when they ended, so I might play them again for a while. But some games that I have immense fun with, that gameplay is so mesmerizing, as if I am injecting pure dopamine into my brain, I wouldn't let go of them, even if my backlog is full. The reason why I play games is to have fun, so at least I will have fun. Update, I'm now at the Path of Pain and I'm not having fun. I am dropping this game. I was wrong and you should never replay games. Fuck you.